Olá pessoal, bem-vindo ao meu canal. Hoje eu tô aqui com a minha amiga Eka. Ai, muito feliz de estar aqui fazendo vídeo com ela. E hoje eu vou fazer um vídeo assim mais diferente. Eu vou perguntar algumas coisas sobre a vida dela no Canadá. E espero que vocês gostem, então fiquem ligados.
Hello everyone, how are you today? My name is Eka, I'm Karina's friend and I'm really excited to film this video with her.
Yeah, so Eka, she's from Eastern Europe, from a country called Georgia. And I want to know what her experience living here in Canada, and I'm gonna ask her some questions. So first question is, what brought you to Canada?
My husband. So I have a husband from Calgary, where I live right now. He's from Canada. He was born in Calgary and raised here. We met in Georgia and we lived in Georgia quite a while, like almost 2 to 3 years I think, before we moved here, before we decided to move here. Right. And then 2 years ago, 2 years ago in January, we moved here in Calgary, and we've been here after
So
that.
you have been here for over 2 years
Over
now?
2 years now, yeah. It was 2 years in this January.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of January.
Right, so tell me, what do you think about Calgary or Canada in general?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, of course. I want to know what you think about it.
I like it. I mean, it's different. I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. It's just different from where I am. I mean, it's really, really different. The lifestyle here is totally different. People socialize here differently than in the country where I'm from. I guess it could be the weather.
Yeah,
that could be the weather.
That would be another question that I would ask you. How you deal with that
weather? Yeah.
Weather that is extremely cold in winter time.
Yeah, and it's really depressing, I would say. And you can tell people are depressed here way more than they were where I'm from, for example.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say that is true, because on winter time people they don't do actually much because it's so cold that people can't go out. So they stay home, go to work, go back home.
Yeah.
If they have a party, they do it at home.
It's always a house party.
Yes, house party. What's not bad, because you get to know people.
Yeah, it's not
that,
bad.
right?
I don't know how is life in different cities of Canada, but Calgary, if you really want to do something in winter, you have to go to mall, which is like, I don't want to go to the mall all the time.
Like indoor, right?
Yeah. And especially this winter here was so long. We almost skipped a spring. Like we almost skipped it.
Spring.
But it's finally here.
And another question. You are in college right now, right? Your first language is not in English.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that different?
So the thing is that I learned English from my husband. I can say that now that I look back. I used to take some English classes, but when I met my husband, my English was so bad. I thought it was good, but it was not. Yeah. So taking school here, the thing is that before I went to school here last year. Before that, my English was already good.
It was good.
Yeah,
you were
because
here
I learned.
For a year away. So
year here, and plus I lived with my husband before we came here, at least 3 years. So we lived together, and I was like forced to speak English. I was forced to learn English. So that helped me a lot. So when I came here first year, 2 years ago, I did this exam I had to do to get my level, like which level I was to apply for school, to go to school. So when I did that exam and I got the highest mark, and I had to take English, I thought I would, I had to take English, but I didn't have to. So
and that's great. And you save money.
Oh, I saved a lot of that money and time.
And still talking about the college. What's the name of the college?
SAIT. I'm going to a school. It's SAIT here in Calgary.
What is SAIT? What does that stand for?
So the name of the school I'm going, we just googled it. Southern Alberta Institute of Technology.
Leave it down here so you guys can check it out. And I'm also gonna leave the website of the college. So if you guys are interested, I don't know, you can take a look.
That's the that's the school I go to, and I am taking journalism. Well, now I'm taking photojournalism. So the first year was like for journalism as general. It was like printed and photo together. And next year, second year, I've decided to focus on photo. So I applied for photojournalism, and I am going to be taking photojournalism next year.
And I'm bringing here her first magazine, and look who is in the cover. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, we did this like last semester, second semester I think, in our online journalism, publication. So we took publication class in second semester.
And this magazine looks so awesome. I'm in love with it.
It looks like a real magazine.
It does. It's great. Awesome job.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, so how was it for you to get your first job when you first came to Calgary?
It was really easy actually. Okay, so what happened was that I got here, it was January 28th when I arrived here in Calgary. And it was it was a nice winter actually. It was not bad. When I got here, the snow was almost melted, and it never snowed after. Thanks God. First winter was so good to me. God was good to me, nice to me.
Yeah. So which was 2000?
It was so good. 2006. No.
We are 18, 17,
16.
16, 2016.
Why are people wearing shorts?
Because winter here is, in 1 year you can have such a nice winter, but the next year it could be like a horrible, super cold winter. So it depends of the year.
And so when I got here, I still needed some clothes because I didn't have, I don't know, I was missing something. So we went to this mall, whatever. Long story short, we went to the mall, me and my husband, and we were walking around, and I went to the store and I asked for the manager, and then she was there, and I was like, hey, are you guys hiring? And then she was like, we're not, but do you want to come for an interview? And I was like,
oh wow,
cool, okay. And so she gave me an interview date. It was like next Monday. I think we were in the mall on Saturday. So
did she ask you for a resume?
She told me to come for an interview with my resume.
With your resume.
So I didn't even have a resume here in English. So we made a resume. I put everything like what I've done in Georgia, my experience was, and she hired me on that interview day. Wow. She was like, okay, can you come in tomorrow for your like orientation? And I was like,
that's awesome.
Cool.
Because we know. When somebody comes from abroad, I don't know, it's hard to make friends, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. I can make friends really quickly. And everyone always makes fun of me at work. Now I work different place, but it doesn't matter. Everyone makes fun of me. They're like, oh God, you can make friends like this. Like my favorite part of Canada is how multicultural this country is. How many different people get here together, they live together.
And Calgary is not a big city, like compared to Toronto or someplace else. But you can see, like on the street you're walking, you hear people from speaking so many different languages. From Europe, or from Asia, from Middle East. It is amazing because you have the opportunity to learn different cultures, and I think that's amazing.
I learned so much. So much. I didn't know lots of things about different cultures, and now I met so many different people, and I learn so much every day. And that's the most exciting part. That right now, my friends are from all over the world. It's amazing. Before I only had like Georgian friends, Russian, few European, American.
Did you think you would have a Brazilian friend?
No, man, I've never met Brazilian before. No.
Okay, because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm gonna ask the last question now. The question is, how do you cope with being so far from your country or far from your family? How is that?
Yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. But the thing is that I'm used to it. This is not my first time living abroad. Right. I've been far for a while, like
so
recently.
Which country have you lived in?
Like the longest time before I came to Canada, I lived in Istanbul. Because my husband was flying there.
Yes.
Like almost 2 years we did rotations back and forth between Georgia and Istanbul. But it's still hard. It never gets easy. It never gets easy.
Because your family, they have never been to Canada, right?
No. I've never been to like north side of this world before. I always Skype with my parents and
that's important.
my little brother and my sister, and I have a huge family in
Well,
Georgia.
I think that's all. And if you guys want to know more about the Eka experience or my experience living here in Canada, leave comments below, and I will answer all. We can make another video for you guys.
Oh, definitely.
Eka has a channel, a YouTube channel as well, so I'm gonna link it down here, and you guys can check her out. And yes, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I see you guys in the next video.
Bye. Thanks for watching.